What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny Rastafari, and I'm here today to talk to you about the movie Baahubali. Wow. This movie was so amazing. Probably one of the best Indian films that I had ever seen. Now, Baahubali is an Indian shot film, but not really considered Bollywood because it wasn't shot in Hindu. It was shot in Telugu. Sorry if I butchered that wrong. But yeah, it's basically an epic Indian movie. So much tribal culture. The music, stunning. The way this movie was directed, stunning. If I have to give you a comparison, this movie is kind of like Game of Thrones mixed with The Lion King mixed with Zack Snyder 300. All together. That's basically what this movie is like. Without me spoiling it, of course, because this is a spoiler-free review. But it's basically a movie about a coming-of-age story about this golden city and who the succession rightfully belongs to. You got wicked people in the family that trying to coerce their way and usurp the throne for them because they feel that they're the rightful king. And Baahubali is this guy who trying to liberate his people. Let's just say that. And man, this movie is so amazing. Like everything about this movie. Like I love Indian films. I watch it all the time. The director, I believe his name is S.S. Rajamouli. He's the same director that did RRR, another great film. If you want to go watch that film, it's on Netflix. It's a great movie. I wish I experienced RRR in the theaters. But man, this movie is so good. If you go and watch this movie, Baahubali, it's a 4-hour long movie. And the reason that it's a 4-hour long movie because it's two movies combined to one. The first one was Baahubali, the beginning, and Baahubali, the conclusion. The first one was shot in 2015, and the conclusion was shot in 2017. But I guess this movie is more technologically enhanced and is remastered and recolored and re-cinematic wise. Like they basically chopped up the movie and clean up the movie and make it look more like cinematic. They added more like a technology effect to it to make it look even better than how it looked, and then they just combined the two. And man, oh my God, like the action scenes, the slow motions, like I don't know if they inspired by Zack Snyder or Zack Snyder is inspired by Indian film, because I see a lot of different Indian films and they have the very same slow motion effects. You know what I'm talking about. This is Sparta! If you know where that come from, you're a true movie buff. But yeah, like a lot of that was in this movie. Man, the action, like, boy, like if y'all ever seen the old Spartan movie by Brad Pitt back in the early 2000s called Troy, or have you seen Russell Crowe Gladiator? At the time, those were my favorite war movies of all time. I have to say this movie is my favorite war movie of all time. Like, the action was non-stop action. The cinematography, beautiful. The music, beautiful. Chef kiss. I didn't even know what they were saying. Obviously, I don't speak Telugu. And of course, if you go watch this movie, please don't do yourself a disservice and watch this movie in English. Go watch the movie in the original language that it was shot in. Trust me, you will feel the movie a lot better. It will feel more impactful. You will be more locked in if you watch it that way. That's my personal opinion. Like, if I watch a different movie, a foreign movie, whether that's anime or whatever, Chinese film, martial arts, I have to watch it in its native language. That's just how I grew up, because my dad was into basically Chinese film, like Shaolin versus Lama, all of Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan classic films with Drunken Masters and Big Boss, Into the Dragon. We all watched those movies in Mandarin. So growing up watching all these movies, I always watched it in his native language, and I always felt it more since I was a kid. So growing up, I was like, yeah, I gotta watch this Indian movie in its native language. Like, duh. The women in this movie, so beautiful. I swear, the women of the Middle Eastern is probably the most beautiful women in the world. Like, so majestic. The way they carry themselves, the aura, the swagger. Like, Baahubali had saw this woman, like, I'm not gonna spoil it, and he fell in love with her at first sight. And bruh, I fall in love at her at first sight. That beautiful. My God, the woman in this movie is beautiful. And another thing about this movie, they had shown a trailer of, they're doing like a part 3. But the part 3 in the movie is an animated movie. And I don't want to tell you what the trailer was about, because if I tell you what the trailer is about, it's going to spoil the movie. Now, if this video get enough likes and engagement, and I see that y'all like it, I will do a spoiler-free review for Baahubali, the epic. But yeah, man, I really love this movie. There's really nothing about this movie I can say that I didn't like. So when it comes to the rating of this movie, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10 Rasta Flames. This movie was perfect. It was really nothing I can say that I didn't like about this movie. The story was intriguing. The music was beautiful. The cinematography was beautiful. The action scenes was greatest action scenes I ever seen. You engage to the story, like you feel emotional from all the emotional impacts in the story. You get attached to these characters, like, and there's one part in the movie that you're gonna be like, oh my God, a thug tear came out of my eye. I ain't gonna lie, a thug tear, definitely a few thug tears came out of my eye. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, man, 10 out of 10 movie. Highly recommend. Go watch. I don't know how long this movie gonna be in theaters. Please support foreign films. We grew up seeing a lot of Americanized film, a lot of Hollywood films, a lot of films that got political messaging in it. And I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely not a politic channel, so I'm not gonna say what I think about that, because I really don't care. All I care about is, did you make a great film? And they made a great film with this one, and I love it. I highly recommend. So go to your local theater, watch Baahubali, the epic, and tell me what you think about it in the comments. But as I always say, peace, one love, one heart, one mind. Rastafari.